From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And taking the ball for the Mets, Adrian Hauser. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Alonso. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alec Bohm.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Alec Bohm in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So digging in, Brett Myers. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. First pitch misses. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike one. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's 2-1. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Walsh makes the grab on the run. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 2. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2-2 on the way. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Here's the Mets lineup now. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Matt Walsh.
Yeah, just one home run from him over his last 10 games. So, he's looking to ramp up his production, get it going, get some loud contact. And with this guy hitting in the middle of the lineup, he expects more out of himself, as does his team. So right here, he's got it.
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. You can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Matt Walsh.
Now at the plate, Matt Walsh. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Pitch misses,
ball one.
And that is ball one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
So, Ziggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
2 outs. This to third, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ripped on the ground to second, to first.
Got him.
And a quick out, number 1.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. Hauser, a 6'3" righty, 240 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
The Phillies down by a pair here in the second and final game of the series. That smash towards center. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Now it's Tom Murphy. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Ground ball left side. McNeil gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Harrison Bader.
The designated hitter, Harrison.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. That's to third. In time to Bohm. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
Here's Christian Pache. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Bunting for a hit. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Lindor.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and now the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
Rodolfo Castro.
The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Rip to third. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle
Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1.
1-1.
The Mets leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Boom. At the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Good eye in that spot.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Myers. In plenty of time to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. And the count is even, 2-2. In the air, left side. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up next for New York, Paul Myers. To third might be 2. Over to stop for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's a big power threat. Matt Walsh. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The wind and the pitch. Goes down looking. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Hauser back to work. Foul ball. And there's a ball. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Bryson Stott. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Way high.
Ball one,
runners
no
at
strike.
first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Grounder might be 2. Myers to second. Over to Alonso. Double play. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Nick Castellanos. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The wind of the pitch.
Nimmo.
And there's a foul ball.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Castro. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The catcher, number 2, Omar
Narvaez at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The right-hander back to work. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening.
This looks like extra bases, and it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So, man, forward pinch hitter coming on, JT Realmuto.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Trey Turner. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Lindor on to first. Turner is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Schwarber. That's a little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 2nd and final game of the series. Off the mark there. 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So 2 on with 2 away. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
2 outs. 2 in scoring position. Outside, and the count's even at 2. Now it gets away from Narvaez, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break over.
Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Now staying in the game on defense, JT Realmuto. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Trey Turner. He's in at shortstop. And now it's going to be Christian Pache.
The right fielder, Christian Pache.
And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Pache in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Turner in pursuit. Corrals it. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Adam Ottavino.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical. Outs.
The pitch. And fouled off. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He hit into a double play his first time up. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Phillies down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball deep left field, and that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brooks Raley up and loosening in the pen. Diekman, the power lefty, up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it is JT Realmuto hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that one fouled off. That's down and in. With the tying run at second here in the second and final game of the series. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Paul Myers.
Paul Myers.
Suarez back to work. Just missed. And
That's
another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And 1 gone.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate.
Now
when you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Walsh in the box again, takes a strike. High in the air, out to right. Castellanos moves on it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
And here is Pete Alonso. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're up 3-2. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jorge Lopez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Turner now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a good eye there. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And now, Kyle Schwarber sneaks through, base hit. The throw to third, in there.
Great.
He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Alec Bohm. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. And it stays fair. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 3-3.
The center fielder, number 7.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Raley.
And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Schwarber over at second. Bohm on at first with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Schwarber around third. He is safe. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And that's in for a strike. That one missing inside. That clips the zone. 1-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-3. Not in time. He's safe.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Raley keeping him close.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now the lefty. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. First and second here, no outs. That one missed. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. No outs, runners at first and second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores, and they're up by 4.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brandon Marsh.
So a lefty out of the pen, Joey Lucchesi.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. This is inside. 1-1. Runners on the corners, no outs. And that one a little below the knees, and a count 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Walsh on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
The catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. Now 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. In the air, out to center. 2 away down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Trey.
Man at first,
Turner.
and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And
Nope.
ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Castellanos off of first with 2 away. Fly ball to right. And they get Turner for the out. And that'll do it. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there. And that one missing low. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
On the ground. And that one handled on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The catcher, number 2,
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Bader, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. One and 2 here. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Out towards right center field. Myers on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Diekman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. And there's a ball. Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And another ball. The pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The punch out there, 2 down.
The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that ball is gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add a run. It's 9-3.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryson Stott. And that's a strike. Two outs. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Flares it into the outfield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 9-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Spencer Turnbull.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Francisco Lindor.
Wide in the pitch. Lindor in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a foul ball. On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Third baseman, number 1, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That clips a corner. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The second baseman, Paul Myers.
Here's the second baseman, Paul Myers. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Hauls it in to end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still way back. It's 9-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Bickford.
Here's Harper now.
For Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Walsh tracks it down for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos. That's through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it's off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That one ripped. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
just
plate,
off
ball
the
one.
inside edge. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Now move to first. And he's back standing. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Turner is out. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Mets 3. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Walsh.
Matt Walsh.
Turnbull back to work. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The other way. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-4. So last chance for the Mets.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. There's a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beef control. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.